Hey, so the results are in, and we have a winner from last week's poll to choose a title for the Gunmetal Arcadia prequel game. I'm going to do these in reverse order and play it up a bit. In third place, we have Gunmetal Arcadia: Rise of the Unmade Empire, which is kind of funny to me because that was one of those that it was a last-minute addition. I was like, oh, no one's going to think that's cool, but apparently y'all did. In second place, Gunmetal Arcadia: Prelude. And in first place, we have our new title for the game, Gunmetal Arcadia 0. I think that's a good name. I like it. As a programmer, I think you should always index your games from 0. I'll probably start doing a mock-up of like a logo treatment for that soon. Try not to make it look too much like Mega Man 0 or something. But yeah, thanks for everyone who voted on that. Hopefully that was fun for y'all, and I'll look for more opportunities where I can do that sort of thing in the future too. There were a couple good write-in votes as well. Gunmetal Genesis was one. Gunmetal Arcadia Factions was another. This one just says The Secret of Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. I've mostly been doing editor work this week. Now that I'm sort of digging into content creation, I'm finding a few places where I had some editor features kind of backlogged. I'm like, I probably need to push those up to the front now and get some of that stuff knocked out of the way so I can start producing content and make Gunmetal Arcadia 0 something really cool. Probably in the future I'm just going to start calling it 0, and I need a good name for Gunmetal Arcadia the Roguelike. I'll call that one like the flagship game or something. So yeah, 0 and flagship, something like that. So tomorrow is going to be a really big day. There's a whole bunch of stuff all happening at the same time tomorrow. I'm going back to You Have to Win the Game and making a small update to that one to add, finally add support for 32-bit Linux. And then I'm adding a little like support the dev option to the title screen, and that will have links to stuff like where you can buy Super Win the Game on Steam and PayPal donation, and then we'll also have a link to my Patreon campaign, which is launching tomorrow. I'll get to that in a second. Super Win the Game is also going on sale tomorrow. It's going to be 75% off, which is going to be like an all-time low price. So if you've been waiting to pick it up, now would be an awesome time to do that. And then yeah, so Patreon, that's the other thing. My Patreon campaign is going live tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. I've been spending a lot of time trying to make sure that the pitch is really good, getting a video together for that, and figuring out what the reward tiers and milestone goals are going to be, and trying to make sure that it makes sense as something that I can grow into. Like, since this is Patreon and not Kickstarter, it's not like, okay, I'm going to spend a month like focused full time on this campaign to try to get some lump sum that I can use to develop this one particular game. Instead, this is something that hopefully I can grow beyond the scope of Gunmetal Arcadia alone. The focus of this Patreon campaign is about the documentation process, and it's about these videos and the development blogs I've been doing, and trying to help monetize those and mitigate the cost of doing those. So the milestone goals that I've set up are sort of in that same vein, trying to find a point at which it makes sense that I could start doing development streaming on a regular basis. Streaming is a little bit harder for me because these videos I'll usually record these like a week in advance. I'll write the development blogs usually a few days in advance. Streaming, I can't really, I can maybe come up with a script or an outline in advance, but it still requires me to be present at a scheduled time, and that's been a little bit more difficult, but that's something I would love to do, and hopefully with your support through Patreon we can make that happen. So yeah, I guess that's everything that's happening tomorrow. Update to You Have to Win the Game, sale on Super Win the Game, and Patreon campaign. Of course, I'll be making a lot of noise about that on Twitter, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it's an exciting time for sure. As always, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and please consider donating to my Patreon campaign. If you have any questions, you can reach me on Twitter or on s.fm. My username is PirateHearts in both of those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.